This is Moose from Impact Wrestling, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to my interview with Moose. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great.
It's an exciting weekend because we are here at Bound for Glory.
Yeah, the big pay-per-view
of the
year. Yeah, I can't wait.
An intense match is going to go down. Stephen Bonner and you are going to go into the ring to face Bobby Lashley and King Mo.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Semi-main event for tomorrow's event. I'm excited about it. Everybody knows my history with Bobby Lashley, and has been a thorn in my ass for quite some time now, and I guess we get to settle it, and hopefully this will be the last time I get to deal with him.
Well, for you, even though football came first, you've been a wrestling fan for such a long time since you were a kid.
Yeah, since I was 10 years old, yeah.
It's crazy.
Actually, 8 years old, I'm sorry.
8, okay,
yeah.
those 2 years make a big difference.
Yeah, it made a big difference, yeah. I think those 2 years made a difference between me actually being a wrestler now. And
it's crazy to think that one thing could have changed. That's
right, yeah. I mean, but I love it, man. I've been a big fan since I was a kid, and watched some of the greats before me do it, and I mean, it's like a surreal experience every time I walk into that ring, walk down that ramp and go in the ring.
Who were some of those greats you saw on TV where you were like, I want to do that, I want to implement this?
First of all, the guy that made me want to become a professional wrestler, Ric Flair. Then I got to watch Scott Hall, Razor Ramon perform, and I fell in love with him as a kid. And those two guys right there really inspired me to do this.
Well, right now, even though you have to face Bobby Lashley, and who knows what's going to happen at Bound for Glory, Eli Drake currently has the belt. Who knows after it could be Johnny Impact, but I know everyone's eyes on that title.
Yeah, that's definitely, I mean, that's the main title in our company, and I mean, you'll be a fool if you didn't want to be a Impact World Champion. So obviously that's a goal of mine, but I also know that I have my mind is on other matters right now, Bobby Lashley and ATT being that matter, and I feel like once I deal with those guys, then maybe I can move on and maybe challenge whoever our world champion is.
Seeing that it is such a stacked roster, is there anyone that you maybe are a bit worried to go toe-to-toe with?
No, I'm not worried about wrestling anybody.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like at this point now, if I wrestled everybody on the roster, so.
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite matches you've ever been a part of is the one versus Okada. It's just such an incredible match.
It's funny you say that. That's my favorite match of my whole wrestling career. It's just one of those things, when I decided I want to be a wrestler, I really studied Japanese wrestling. And the guy that I looked up to and emulated my wrestling style after was Okada. And when I got to wrestle him, it was like, oh my God.
This is happening.
This is like teacher versus student kind of thing. And I just put that as my best match to date.
Did you tell him that?
Yeah, he knows that. Yeah, he knows I'm a big fan of his, and he told me he was a fan of mine. So.
Oh, you must have just completely lost it there.
Yeah, I lost it. Yeah.
Who is left on that list for you that you would love to face? Now that Okada is out of the way.
I would like to keep that to myself because a lot of the guys that's on that list I can't really talk about on the Impact.
Fair enough.
Interview. So yeah, I would like to just keep that personally. But I do have about 4 or 5 guys I would like to work though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently you are The Rock's daughter's favorite wrestler.
Yeah, that's it.
How did you come across that?
Okay, so Tessa is good friends with The Rock's daughter Simone, and me, Tessa, and Ricochet, we all live together.
Yes.
We rent a house together. And so one day, I guess she was done talking to Simone, and she was like, hey, Simone told me that you're her favorite wrestler. And I was like, who's Simone? And she was like, that's The Rock's daughter. I was like, oh my God, I'm The Rock's daughter's favorite wrestler. So.
And I love that's how you sense it out, too.
Yeah. Nobody knows who Simone is, so I just got to introduce her as The Rock's daughter.
Seems pretty important, right?
Yeah, right. And that's very important, yeah.
I also loved when I spoke with Tessa off camera, she told me that you have this crazy shoe collection that she always has to clean up.
Yes.
How big is it? Is that out of control?
Out of control. Over 100 shoes.
Really?
Yeah, well over 100
Jeez.
shoes. Maybe about 150.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Do you have a spot where you just keep them all, or?
I just throw them in a room, and Tessa, when she gets tired of seeing it, she cleans it up.
She cleans it up.
Yeah.
So what you really mean is you throw it there and you know she'll clean it up so you don't have to touch it?
No, Tessa is a clean freak. So when I throw it there, I kind of have it ordered in the way I like it ordered.
Okay.
But I guess Tessa doesn't like it ordered that way, so she always goes behind me and cleans it up some more. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk music with you because I love that you sent a photograph out of Milli Vanilli's "Girl You Know It's True." And you're like, this is a good song.
Yeah,
so are you kind of a sucker for R&B, some pop?
I love all kinds of music, rock, rap, R&B, house music. I like everything. I'm just a big fan of music.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with all the traveling you do, is there any time to ever catch concerts?
I've only been to one concert,
Your whole life?
It was a Wale concert. And Wale is a
Okay.
good friend of mine, and it was one of those things. We went to a concert. And we actually went on stage with him and
Nice.
watched him perform live on it. We actually did some stuff with him on stage while he was performing. Actually, EC3 got stunned by him on stage.
That's amazing.
So yeah, that was the only concert I've ever been to in
Really?
my life. And actually, I've been to 2 concerts, and they both were Wale concerts. So it's kind
Both?
of weird. Yeah.
Is there a reason that you haven't gone to others? Is it just a time thing?
It's just a time thing. I mean, just a time thing. I mean, I played football for 7 years before wrestling, and I didn't really have the time to go to one. And now I'm a wrestler. I'm always on the road, especially on weekends, so I really don't have time. So
Fair
it's like a
enough.
scheduling conflict right now.
Is there anyone you would love to see live that you haven't?
Maybe Jay-Z. I would love to see Jay-Z live. I'm a big fan. Maybe 3 Days Grace. I'm a big fan of them. But other than this too, I mean, I just love music. So if there's a band or a rap group or R&B artist out there that is performing and I have the time to go, I'll go. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for joining
Thanks
me.
for having me.
Of course, and remember to everyone viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. See ya.